find out they will build the 20 GPU rig. Come on, let's give it a try. We never see it anymore. Come on, get it done. Not seeing it makes me cry. You used to make amazing rigs and now you're not. Oh, why won't you just give it a try? Do you wanna build a 20 GPU rig? It doesn't have to be a 20 GPU rig. Go away, smoke again. Okay, bye. Do you wanna build a 20 GPU rig? Or maybe a vast rig for AI feed picks? I think some content is overdue. I've started talking to my crypto rigs lined up against the wall. Hang in there, smoke again. It's getting pretty worrying. All these empty rigs, just watching you fail every time. Panda, please, we know you're in there. People are asking where the 20 GPU rig is. They say have courage, and we are trying to. We're right here waiting for you, just get it done. You used to make amazing rigs, and now you're not. Oh, what, oh, what, oh, why won't you just get a new you load a 20 GPU rig? You used to make amazing rigs, and now you're not. Oh, why won't you just give it a try? Do you wanna build a 20 GPU rig? It doesn't have to be a 20 GPU rig. Go away, Smokey Dan. Okay, bye. 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 Okay, bye. Do you wanna build a 20 GPU rig? Or maybe a vast rig for AI feed picks? I think some content is overdue. I've started talking to my crypto rigs lined up against the
Smokey Dan, this song is pretty funny. Seriously, the AI songs are getting insane. It's getting insane. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Haynes, I see you on Twitch. What are you doing on Twitch? RB on X, I see you. More Raven. Okay, I have all three chats open on my left screen here so I can see everybody this time. Welcome, YouTube people. Crypto Craig, Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining. Good morning, sir. Max, good morning. 100% all-in rental. Nice, Max. I love it. Gaming Smokey Dan. What's up, man? Lukewarm Mining, Copium, and yes, an option. Man. Serpent, what's up, man? Welcome. Squirrel Master. Welcome. Backwards Miner. Welcome. Random Miner. Alright. So Bitcoin is 106,000 now, almost. And what has happened? Okay. All right. We have seen some just some GPU coins that have been going up. We saw Ravencoin recently. I think over the past, Ravencoin went up 80% the other day. 2 days ago, which was utterly insane. There was like $77 million volume because it apparently there was a new exchange. Let's see here. What was the what's that new there was a new exchange for Ravencoin. I forgot what it was called. I don't even think it's up here. But that was apparently that was the reason why Ravencoin pumped recently. So, but that it did not translate to, like, let's say, I don't know, typical 3070, you know, at 15 cents per kilowatt hour. Ravencoin didn't, not many people moved over to mining Ravencoin. Okay, if you had 15 cents per kilowatt hour, of course you're not making anything. You're on any 3070, you're breaking even on Tari at the moment. If you had 10 cents, he'd be making about 12 cents on a 3070. Now, do I have at my 7 cents? Am I profitable on my 3070s? I am 19 cents if I was mining Tari, but I am not on Tari. Okay, I'm not on this new XTM coin. Backwards miner, South Korea exchange, the largest one. Backwards miner, yeah. So it was some exchange in Korea. Yeah. Miner Satoshi Upbit. Oh, it was Upbit. Okay, markets. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. $26 million volume. Upbit. All right, Ravencoin. Love it. Awesome. Okay, so what coin am I personally mining? Well, I've been predominantly solo mining Ergo with all of my 3070s. I've been solo mining Ergo, and I have been finding blocks pretty decently, maybe a couple every day. I found 3 yesterday. I found 2 today. My luck is 93% since I started. And midway, somebody put on 20 gigahash on my address. So that day we found like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 blocks in one day, which was pretty insane. But yeah, I'm stacking Ergo, and we'll see where that goes. Not sure where Ergo's gonna go, but I'm confident something would happen. Something will happen. We'll see. If not, then solo mining Ergo was a lost cause. So what are you guys mining right now? What's that? We got 87 people on YouTube, 23 likes. Smash the like bros. I see the Riz01 on Twitch. What's up, man? What's up? Crypto Craig, random miner. Salad's been nice finally. Yeah, Salad has found there was like a massive I think they told me that there's like 3,000 containers available a couple days ago. So my 4090s are rented, 3090s are rented, 3060s are rented, everything's rented for now. Not sure how long that's going to Smokey Dan, new XMRig version dropped. May want to update your salad rigs and your CPU mining for maybe extra hash, lower time. Smokey Dan, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? The next day that video I did, and then they didn't update this miner for the past like 4 months. And then like the day I released my video, they updated a new version. So like it was November 3rd, 2024, more than 4 months ago actually. And then they come out with a new version that morning. I was like, what the hell, man? The day I make the video, and then the next day they have a new version. it's just crazy. Optimized auto config for AMD CPUs, and that is the feature I was freaking using. God, I was using that. Where's the command? Where do they have the command thing here? Command line interface. Here we go. Yes, the day of. It's literally the next day. They have a new. They got a. Yeah, this is the option I was using. -- CPU -max -threads -hint equals, and then majority of my rigs I did was 60%. So 60% of the CPU I was only using for XMR. XMR. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, but okay. What's everyone else mining? Let's see. Ergo and Zealous. John Husley. Nice, man. Karahang. Ergo and RTM. RTM is that Raptorium? RTM. Ooh, is Raptorium doing anything? I swear to God, if Raptorium, like previous bull run Raptorium, do you guys remember when Raptorium was like the hyped coin? Everyone started buying CPU rigs during this time, November. I vividly remember 2021 November. Everyone was going out buying 3900Xs, or was it 5950Xs during that time? 5950Xs? Man, good times. Good times. Good times during these times. CPU mining. And then, of course, Raptorium went all the way down. Backwards miner. I set up solo pools for all the coins I am mining. Izal, Alf, Raven, Ergo. Nice, backwards miner. Has it been pretty good? Hawk. Nothing, because GP mining is dead. Just buy the coins and hodl. Hawk. GP mining is only dead because for people that have higher electric. All right, you listen here. And I watched your stream the other day. I watched your stream. You kept using what to mine. You know that what to mine is not the perfect numbers for GPU mining. You know that, right? You got to use hashrate.no. It actually has a little bit better generalized numbers, a little bit more efficient numbers clocked in. What to mine does not have the most efficient numbers clocked in on their calculator. So do not use what to mine anymore for GPUs, Mr. Hawk crypto mining. You're trying to show that GPUs are not actually good when, you know, people with generally better electric rates is good. Okay, all right. It's actually if you had, okay, let's say I know a lot of people have been getting these now. Okay, the CMP 178Xs. I mean, BC 160s. If you can clock these real good, if you got cheap electric, the BC 160s are pretty decent. Pretty good, like $90 GPU. I'm hoping that, man, I'm trying to find a seller in China that has these for like 50 or 60 bucks. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Hawk, I'm actually mining ALF on an AL1 Pro 16.6. Hawk, what are you doing with an AL1 Pro? You have an AL1 Pro? Are you kidding? You bought one of those? Isn't that like 30 grand? Are you insane? Are you insane? Aren't you losing money? You're losing money right now. It was given to me. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Oh my god. It wasn't that like 30 grand? Dude. At one point, this thing was like 30 grand. Now it makes, at 7 cents electric, you're losing. Absolutely insanity. Techman, thank you for the 62 months. Holy crap. Techman, 62 months. Let's buy all Hawks Dr. Miner and show him how to do it. Techman, 62 months. Wow, man. Dude, that's, how many years is that? 5? Wow. Wow. That's absolutely insane. Backwards miner, if you do anything, I would say Zealous, 200%, way more blocks. Backwards miner, that's pretty cool, man. That's, you know, okay, I have confirmed my fiber comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 days. I get my 3 gig up, 3 gig down in 3 freaking days. I cannot wait. Business class fiber. I can't wait. $100 USD a month. I'm so excited. I am gonna be doing everything. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a what's a class /27, 28 network. I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 different segregated routers. Oh my god. I'm gonna like split up everything physically with like, we're gonna have one for nodes, one for like solid, and then everything else for mining, and then like another Oh god, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh god, so excited. Oh, so excited. My internet right now goes down like every other day in the morning because they're doing maintenance, and it's like goes down every couple hours. I'm like, what the hell, man? This is so stupid. Can't wait to get rid of my existing internet. Oh god, I'm gonna be and like my salad rigs keep conking off, and like just I can't do anything. And like my salad score is like way down, and then my rigs don't get rented. I hate it. Oh, Ergo's pumping. Oh, look at this. Ergo's going up. Look at it. As Ergo's doing a little pump here during our stream. Look at that. Shows that I've been mining Ergo for the past 11 days. Bitcoin's going up as well. A little bit. Hawk says, I think Alephium will do well. Bullish. I hope so. For the sake of everyone that has been investing into Alephium, I hope so. We got 114 people here. 35 likes. Smash the like, bros. And I see Tanes Riz on Twitch. Welcome, bros. Welcome. Man. Yeah, I mean Alephium had $4 million volume. That's really not that much when you think about it. And now the volume for Alephium is at like under $400,000. 38 million market cap. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be very interesting. I think Alephium is already, I'm not quite sure if Alephium is gonna be not quite sure when the next market making event is gonna happen, or who's gonna do the market making event. Let's see, Gate. Let's see, volume. Gate has the most volume. Same with Kaspa. It's always Gate, and then Radiant. It was Gate, and then which other exchange? Gate is a Chinese exchange. Contact. I'm sure it's coming. Scroll. What are you guys talking about? Oh my goodness. Guys over at Ergo are cool. Crypto Craig. Heck yeah. Geek of all trades. Alf has a network upgrade coming. I will interview Mon next week about it. Gonna be huge. Geek of all trades. I'm all for it. Trust me. Every time there's some upgrade or development, I'm all for it. But normally, and from my experience, it doesn't translate into price go up, number go up. So I hope so, but normally it doesn't. I hope so. Can you explain what happened at Raven? Mario Moin. It was a Korean exchange that listed it, and it was a trading pair from Ravencoin to KRW, Korean. I don't know what's their KRW, Upbit. So that's why. That's why. But it didn't. It of course did not sustain there. Obviously, it's still higher than what it was, a couple days ago. But yeah, it was an 88%, 82% rise, which is pretty crazy. Geek of all trades, way to be a negative, Nancy. Geek of all trades, I'm honestly, my expectations for coins that announce, new development milestones, I'm done. I'm done with that. I don't know if the past 8 years of being in crypto, I've learned just keep my expectation down here. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. just being completely honest with you. Every time some coin announces, oh, this is coming, you know, my expectation is down here. It never translates to, you know, a market up, number go up. It never does. Never does. Most like it's like buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what happens. It's actually going to go down. This complex is huge. Alpha will be in a tier 1 soon. Heard rumors. Hawk. I'm all for it. I hope so. I hope so. Let's see. Wait. Sheesh. I was told Raven will melt faces. Can't remember who said it. RedPandaMining. Smokey Dan. It's gonna melt. I truly believe it will. The OG Ravencoin. One day. I'm buying Kaspa. It don't make much sense to mine. 100%. Yes, it does not make sense to mine Kaspa anymore. I mean, yeah. Any Kaspa miner that's been coming out, do not recommend. I don't recommend it unless you truly believe that Kaspa is going to go up pretty soon in the short term. Then yeah, then the miners, the Kaspa miners could do well. If you have them, then they could be making a good chunk of change. But KS7 right now, a couple bucks a day at 10 cents kilowatt hour. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that for $5,000. That's not gonna last. That is definitely not gonna last. So I 100% would not be buying any KS7s, nothing like that. Bitmain KS7, Ice River KS7. I mean, yeah, look at 10 cent kilowatt hour. Just KS7 and below is annihilated. So if you have KS5 Pros, KS5Ls, your KS5L is definitely losing a couple bucks a day now at 10 cent kilowatt hour. I'm glad I got rid of those. KS5 M's are also losing as well. Just everything is wrecked. Everything is completely destroyed. All the older inefficient Kaspa miners are gonna be wrecked, and people getting into the newer ones, right? It's gonna as the hash rate rises. Let's see, as Kaspa hash rate rise. Kaspa network hash rate. Kaspa network hash rate. Let's see here. Sorry, it's actually been going down. That makes sense because Kaspa's price has been going down. So looking at Kaspa's price, we are now at under 9 cents. I recall I made a chart that made it. I need to go back to that stream. I swear I made a chart. I was like, I think Kaspa's gonna go. I talked about it here. I think it went up here, and then I said it was gonna go down. I don't think it's gonna go down here, but it's pretty funny. I made a line that mimics exactly what's happening right now. 8 cents. Yeah. I think we're gonna go up. But anyways, yeah, $5,000 for these. I would not. I would not. Okay. Anyways, back to GPU. You guys are derailing. 124 people on the YouTube live. 43 likes. Smash the like, bros. Welcome. I see Trillion Capital on X. Trillion Capital, what's up, man? What is up? Sorry, I missed your comment. For people watching on X, what's up? And Twitch, I see a couple people on Twitch. Welcome. Gigawatt, Smokey Dan, I have a feeling with it being used in Israel, once the conflict is over, we are back in this piece that Kaspa made. Yeah, I hope so, Smokey Dan. I hope so. That sounds good. Playing with phone mining, Akaras, no power requirement. Milkman X, nice, man. L7, L9 will still do well. Maybe the other scripts. Crypto Craig, script mining. Yeah, script mining. Let's go back here. Let's go. I haven't looked at like Doge or any of that stuff for a while now. 10-cent kilowatt hour. L9s are at $10 a day. I want to see Doge's price here. Majority of the profit still is obviously coming from Doge. Yeah, Doge, dude, Doge is at 18 cents right now. If this is Doge's new bottom, if this is like support or whatever, and if it can sustain above 15-16 cents for the next couple years, yeah, these the L9s at the lowest should still be okay, depending on how much more the hash rate rises, how many more big industrial commercial miners are going to be buying these L9s. But the biggest thing is, yeah, Doge. I mean, the profitability, 80, I think we calculated 86% is coming from Doge. The price profitability is coming from Doge. Man, I hope Doge hasn't peaked, but I'm pretty sure it's peaked. I'm pretty for this year. If there's an altcoin season next year, I'm all for it. I hope so. I hope it comes. I hope it comes. Who knows? If you got cheap, you gotta have cheap electric to just to stay afloat. That's it. Gotta have cheaper. Chump change. Even a blind squirrel finds acorns every once in a while. Chump change. What are you even talking about? What does this mean? Rizzo, I had to update my username here. Been a while since I'm on YouTube. Rizzo, I see you on YouTube. Twitch, thank you. Good sir. Panda negative Nancy. Panda sounds like a negative Nancy today, but chump change, you can suck it from the back, all right? You can suck it from the back, all right? Crypto Craig, RedPandaMining, think of any ASICs last year and half will ever actually ROI. Think about all the ones that have come over the past month. Crypto Craig, anyone that has like sub 5 to 6 or 7 cents, like those guys are gonna ROI within this next year. If they bought last year, those miners that they had, if you got cheap, of course you have the cheap electric, they're gonna get their money back much faster. Yeah. I have, okay, so let's see here. So did I talk about this before? So I'm gonna be having a miner hosted at about 5 cents, and I'm gonna be keeping track of how much that L9 is gonna earn over the next year. I have been keeping track of an L9 hosted at my place here. I've been pretty much, when I got it was when Doge was like 42 cents back in December, and it's been auto swapping into Bitcoin ever since, and that has been the best play, because Doge been essentially getting more Bitcoin when Doge was really high during these highs. I truly believed when Doge pumped up like this, I'm like, it doesn't sustain. I called it back in December, November. I called it. I said Doge will not sustain at these prices. And here we are now. Doge is at 19, 18 cents. Going into Bitcoin during these levels, you're gonna get more Bitcoin because Doge's price was worth much more, right? So, but seeing it down here now, you know, confirms my play, my strategy there. If I held on to all the Doge from 40 cents all the way down to now, the bag would be worth much less. But now, since I've been going into Bitcoin, the bag has been essentially sustaining and has been earning more. So if you look at like opportunity cost over time, you're looking at mining into Bitcoin or Doge, you know, depending on the time frame, of course, whatever strategy you want to do, it's all. Crypto Craig, I'm talking about home miners too. So much money for those home ASICs, and I don't know even one that made ROI. Maybe the other first cast mini ASIC. Crypto Craig, yeah, anybody that bought L9s or Doge miners for home over the past year, you definitely would not get. Those people will not get their money back this cycle. You're talking about next cycle. anyone that has bought these types of miners for home, you're not going to get your money back until next cycle. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened in 2021. Anyone that bought L7s at 15 grand, you know, during these times, you know, or sorry, the $2,000, $3,000 L3 plus. Yeah, no, like, unless you mine in hell during the whole bear market Doge and you wait for the next pump, then you got your money back. So like, you know, you gotta buying the miners, you gotta buy them when they're like during the bear market. That's it. You just have to buy them because cost basis of the ASICs are much cheaper during the bear market. Now, it's obviously a harder pill to swallow because they're not making much, but you think about it, right? Cost basis of the miner is much cheaper versus if you're buying it in the bull run during the time when the coin goes up. It's not the miners, sorry, are worth 4 times as more, 6 times as more, you know? I remember when the L7 back in 2022 at one point was worth $2,300. You could buy a brand new L7 for $2,300. I recall at Crypto Miner Bros, man, I was like, man, I just want to take a loan and buy like 100 of these. And lo and behold, now L7s are like 5 grand. I think at 1.7 grand when Doge pumped up back in December, November. So you think about those types of plays, you don't buy miners, in my opinion, you don't buy miners during the bull runs like this, because it just, unless you got cheap power, like 5-6 cents, you know, in order to sustain the profitability, you're not gonna, if you're a home miner and you're buying like L9s and like L7s or any other, you know, profitable ASIC during those times, I mean, it's a hard thing because you're gonna be spending a lot on electric. Like, it's just 15 cent, you know, average electric out there, you know, it's rough, right? It's, you know, it's not appealing, man. It's really not appealing. Fully electric L7s was going for 24K during the bull run of 2020. Right, fully electric, yeah, right, 20, yeah, dude, yeah, I remember, yeah, 20 grand at one point. Yeah, I've seen varying prices, but yeah, dude, it was. Dude, I remember people buying S19J Pros for 15,000. 15,000, bro. That's absolutely insanity. Extreme insanity. Just insane. Hawk. Crypto Miner Bros is my sponsor. Please don't talk about them that way. All right. I'm gonna be banning you in the short term here. Let's see here. RX 580s were $500-$700 last bull run. Yeah, Squirrel Master. Yeah, I know. That was when there was ETH, right? I truly believe there'll be one point if the proof of work GPU mineable altcoins do come back. I really truly do hope that they'll come back. So we'll see. I don't know. Another thing, have we topped? This is, I was watching somebody today. It's like, I think he says we have double topped. This is exactly like 2021, 2022. Have we double topped? Is that it? Is the bear market ensuing? Bear market ensues now. Starts now. Is that it? Have we double topped? Here, I'm gonna end the poll here. Let's do a poll. Have we double topped? Yes, no. All right, start poll. All right, let's see what you guys think. I'm curious. Remember when selling all my junk L3 pluses for $1,100 back in 2021? Yeah, fully electric. I think I have a video showing somebody buying an L3 plus on eBay for 3,000. I think that was back in April or May of 2021. Dude, absolute someone bought an L3 plus for 3,000. freaking thousand. Absolutely insanity. Absolutely insanity. All right, Maskless Ninja, what's the best way to mine into Bitcoin using 170HXs? You mine whatever coin that you like is most profitable and exchange into Bitcoin. Yeah, that would be the way. Electric, I love little Timmy's Lamau. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of surprised right now. Okay, Bitcoin miners, obviously not. There's been a flock of people buying Bitcoin miners now because obviously, I mean they're getting up there. But anybody that hosts, you know, Bitcoin miners right now, they're doing pretty decent. Like S21 XPs, $8 a day at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, the price trend on this thing, yeah, see the price, yeah, S19 XPs have gone up in price over the past 2 months. Yeah, $6,400 now. Yeah, dude, these, if Bitcoin goes up from here, yeah, these are gonna be worth like 10 grand, like more. There's the S21 XPs are gonna be worth a lot more. Hilarious. Let's see. Gigavault trades. I bought 5 L3s for $400 each. Sold them for 3x of them for $1,500 each. Kept the other 2. Both are in the garage right now. RedPandaMining. 2021 was a wild time for sure, dude. Gigavault trades. What a wild time. Hawk, I'm your sponsor too. F. Well, Hawk, I don't see Crypto Miner Bros giving shade about you. All right. So, should I? How do I navigate that? All right, you tell me. Should I tell Crypto Miner Bros to give shade to Terra, you know, to Mr. Hawk? I should tell them that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them that. 100%. I'll sell my mini Doge 3 for 2K also. Rizzo. Dude, can you imagine? Could you imagine, dude, mini Doge 3s go for 2K? If Doge went to $1, and I'm not saying this is gonna happen, okay? Honestly, I believe Doge has topped already this cycle, but that's just my opinion. Don't take it. I'm just following what has happened previous cycle. Okay, I'm not saying that Doge cannot go to $1 this cycle, but if it does, I'm all for it. Trust me, I'm all for it. I'm like I said, with everything here, I've learned to keep my expectation down here. All right, I'm putting my hand near the floor. All right, I'm not going to be some person that says, oh, everything's gonna go up, right? Number go up, Bitcoin to $1 million. No, I'm not the guy to say that. I hate doing that. I don't want to do that. I'm just coasting. All right, here I am, just accumulating for the long term. Okay, generational wealth. That's it. That's all I want to do. I don't care about anything else. All right, don't care about anything else. That's it. Doge will never get to $1. Fully electric. I'm with you on that one. Short term, I'm with you on that one. There are some who think we are going to have a very extended bull market into late 2026. And you know what? I've heard that too. 36% of you say, yes, we have double topped. 64% of you say, 62% of you say no. And you know what? Do you guys remember? I want to have this in the back of people's minds here. What was like sentiment during, you know, in 2021? What was the reasoning for why we had this, you know, this top? And why did Bitcoin start going down? Why did Bitcoin start going down in 2021? Right, it went up because money printing during the C time, and you know, people basically had no money, needed a bailout from the government, and everyone was like, oh, free money, oh, this is great. And then it all came crashing down because everything became extremely inflated. And then that's when all hell broke loose. So number go up because dollar go down, and so here it is. Here's the like what nail in the coffin, elephant in the room. Like is the dollar printing gonna start happening soon? Because right now it's not happening. Right. Last thing I heard was we're still quantitative tightening, so it's not. There's no quantitative easing happening yet. Is that happening soon? It like my American friends know. You guys know more than I do. I don't really keep up with all that. But that fully electric. Yeah, for the second one, all the government free money injection. You were exactly fully electric. This time it's not government money injection. It's venture capital injection. Wall Street injection. Is it retail? I don't think it's retail because, I mean, you look at the views on YouTube. Google Trends still show here. Let's go to Google Trends. Let's see if crypto mining has. Let's see if crypto mining has gone up. Crypto mining. Worldwide. Past 5 years. No, dude, the crypto mining interest is going down, and Bitcoin is $106,000. Right? It just puts that into perspective. Retail is not in. Retail is not in. 100%. Retail is not here. Bitcoin, dude, the interest in the Bitcoin is down, right? When we double topped in 2021, 86, 100%. Bitcoin, when interest was peaked at, when Bitcoin was at the peak in 2020, 2021. Here we are. Bitcoin is nearing the top again, like, and the interest in the Bitcoin is down here. Retail is broke. 100%, Crypto Craig. 100%. 100%. GV, I've noticed you don't seem interested in Tari. Can you share why? I'm not shilling it. Price has been dropping. GV, yeah, that's why I'm not into it, because I knew this was going to happen. I wasn't going to waste my time getting into Tari because of price go down. FPGAs are on it already, and it's not gonna be. I'm just yeah, there's no point. I'm not switching to it. Wait for okay, I'll read all. You guys have amazing. Rizzo says the M2 money supply is going up. Other countries like China are printer go burr. Which is right, which is great. Yeah, there's that argument. Yeah, there's that whole thing about M2 money supply. Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah. When they spend it on is memes. Yeah. Wait for all this tariff, Elon stuff, interest rates. Should see some stuff happening. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I think, man, this is all it's all manipulated, man. It's all manipulated. Trump took away free money. Smokey Dan for those not willing to work, so people no broke until they find work or start, and only Smokey Dan. Greater Good Mining, welcome, good sir. So far so good. There's been the full month. My luck has been compared to some. Greater Good Mining, what's up, man? Dude, I've been solo mining Kaspa as well on my KS5 Pro. It's been going great, man. It's been going good. Yeah. My KS5 Pro. Let's see how it's doing. I am 100% average. 100% average. Blocks. Dude, how many blocks I found yesterday? More than like 20. 10. Damn. It's just crazy how fast Kaspa. This one's 0.13%. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Okay. Scheids. Hi Panda, sorry I'm late. You better be sorry, Schneids. You better be sorry. Just kidding, man. Welcome. How are you, man? How are you? Schneids, I may be coming to see you in the summer. How are maybe I'll come see you. Gigabyte Trades. RedPandaMining, this life simulation is full of malware. It needs a reboot. Control Alt BTC, baby. Gigabyte Trades. We live in a simulation, 100%. Yeah, dude. Dude, it's crazy what's happening right now. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Absolutely insane what's happening. Where do you see Kaspa in 2025, 2026? Greetings from Macedonia. What's up, man? F1998. What's up, man? Where do I see Kaspa? You don't want to know my opinion. I'm sorry, but I really truly do hope Kaspa goes to higher highs. Right now, market cap for Kaspa is $2.2 billion. I hope. I just want Kaspa to go up so we can just be done with it. All right. I want Kaspa to go up. I just hope that it doesn't go like this. Okay. I don't want that. Okay. I don't want this. We obviously want that, but I don't know. Why does my gut tell me? Why does my gut tell me we're gonna go like this? Why does it tell me? Why do I think it feels like it's gonna go like that? When everyone is calling for higher highs, the opposite happens. I don't know. Maybe I'm just jaded. I think I'm jaded. I've been, how do I say it? Desensitized from all the different coins that have been, pumped up, and especially for the proof of work ones. I'm trying to recall a time when it's like, has a coin ever actually done it? With all the hype that it's had, has it actually gone up? Anyways, I hope Kaspa goes up. I really truly do. I'm a holder. I have one of my top holdings is Kaspa. I'm all for it, but I truly have this gut feeling that something feels off, and I don't know what it is. And I'm not saying it's not with the development or anything, but something feels off to me, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, with everything in the very beginning, like I said, everything I said in the beginning as well, my expectations for everything is down here. All right, my hand is down on the floor. Okay, I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna say, oh, we're gonna go to 50 cents Kaspa. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. If it happens, it happens, and I'm all for it. But I try to. Over the past 8 years of being in crypto mining, I've learned to keep my expectations down here, because I've more often than not, I have been disappointed, and it's just, yeah, there's no point keeping that, the expectation. Hawk, scroll up. Okay, Hawk, what did you say? Panda, serious question. If GPU mining continues its downtrend, what are your plans with the channel, RedPandaMining? Hawk, there won't be a downtrend for GPU. It's actually on an uptrend right now. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, Mr. showing what to mine with the most inefficient overclocks, showing unprofitability of a 3070 at 8 cents when it's actually 15 cents break even. Mr. Hawk, crypto mining, get wrecked. Recession incoming, that's why. Jock McMiner, see, that's another thing. I'm also kind of people were talking about double topping because we're now going into that recession or whatever, or we've already been in it for a while now. Minimal L1 exchange support for Cas. They need more exchanges and smart contracts. So like, why isn't Kaspa on like, top exchanges? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why is that? Where's wasn't Coinbase talking about putting Kaspa, you know, Kaspa on the exchange? Where's Binance? Where's like the amount of hype Kaspa has? Why do these exchanges don't have Kaspa? It doesn't make any sense. Great to go, my man. Everything you said is on point. Don't forget, Kaspa is different. F 1998. You know, the many times I've heard that, you know, is different. Insert coin is different. Trust me, the many times I've heard that doesn't translate to anything from my experience. But I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Hawk. Okay, he's in denial. The magic. Hawk. Fully electric. Just set your expectations to 20-30 cents max, and if it goes higher, then great. Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm like I said, my expectation is not even up here. It's not up here. Jump Change says, how does that not make sense? They are not paying to get a spot on big exchanges. Jump Change, they already raised like $1 million. I heard someone they raised them like $1 million to be posted on exchange. Or there was a non-Kaspa initiative to raise money to go on exchange or something, but it fell through or something. Dude, I'm so confused as to why, you know, when Panda go to Egypt, Smokey Dan, Smokey Dan, I swear, things you say, Smokey Dan, I don't understand. I love it. Big exchanges want way too much to get listed, including the percentage of the total supply. Geek of all trades, MEXC is the whale, right? MEXC is the whale of the Kaspa wallet that you see a number 1 on Cas.fyi, and that's another thing that's kind of scary. Hawk, Kaspa has too much drama, no leadership, internal fighting, projects with no leadership go nowhere. LTC, BTC are the exceptions. RedPandaMining. Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining, I think it's because they had with LTC and Bitcoin, I mean, yeah, first movers advantage, right? Kaspa's the later, obviously came out much later, 2022. So obviously it's not as, you know, how do I say it? You know, sustainable, right? And at that point, it's like, it's really hard to say, right? There's been so much hype though. There's been so much hype in community regarding Kaspa. I'm getting kind of scared. I'm getting kind of scared that it's not gonna go the way I hope it's gonna go. Like everyone hope that it's gonna go. But I'm all for it though. Trust me, I'm all for it. Okay, I hope it does. I really truly hope it does. Crypto Craig, it's hard to use it for anything meaningful without smart contracts. Yes, you can use it to send funds at 10 blocks per second or an NFT, but they don't have enough use cases. Yeah, the community will raise it if they vote on it, but they're not going to pay the outrageous amounts of money Coinbase wants. I feel like there's enough whales, there's enough Kaspa whales out there to definitely pay the fee. Like I'm quite like. Anyways, anyway, there's something else going on. I don't think it's that. If you're an exchange that is in bed with a particular set of crypto, would you want Kaspa as competition? Interesting thought. Interesting thought. I like that. I like that. Nation Rising. Interesting thought. Yes. Yeah. That's definitely, yeah. 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 That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Red Panda, wake up. Kaspa is Yusuf puts. Let's see. Really, mostly crypto miners know about Kaspa. Not true. Not true. I've had some of my IRL friends who are not into crypto talk about Kaspa. So I'd say it's getting pretty mainstream. I mean, obviously not like Bitcoin, but it's getting there. Interesting. Let's play this way. Nobody knows what's going to happen with any coin. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, chump change for sure. They could go up or go to zero. This goes for every cryptocurrency out there. Obviously, just enjoy the ride. Boys, if you don't believe, stay out. Yeah. Chump change, that's the best excuse anyone could use. Yeah. 100%. That's the best excuse. Nobody knows S about F, all right? That's it. Nobody knows S about F. That's it. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Fully electric. I sold all my Kaspa and purchased back in the high 5 cents. So no matter what, at this point, I already have even all I needed from Kaspa, but hell, happy to earn more. Yeah. Fully electric. I did sell a few at 18 when Kaspa went up. When we were at the highs between 16 to 20 cents, I did sell a bit because I'm like, damn man, we're getting up here. But also, I truly remember during this time, people were calling for like 30 or 40 or 50 or $1 Kaspa during this time as well. And I was like, damn, when that happens, I gotta sell some. I DCA'd a little bit out for sure. Turn on the solo mining Flux, having coming in a couple months, maybe pump. Poverty bets. Flux? Yeah, I haven't looked at Flux for a long time. And I haven't. I'm still mining Flux on one of my my 6600. Oh, we got an issue with this rig. Flux, 153 souls. One of my GPUs is down on it. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna update this rig. Dude, I'm getting 30 souls on this 6600 XT. Gamble. It's all a gamble. Let's see. Stack sats and chill. Coca-Cola. I agree. RedPandaMining. Yes, when people call for more when the coin is pumping, that's when I sell. If people are too greedy. Yeah, fully electric. Yeah, I'm with you there, man. I'm with you there. Flux is like the chameleon of crypto. What's the price of Flux right now? Holy crap, Flux is way down here. 21 cents? What the hell happened? Whoa. Oh, dude, Flux is way, dude, Flux is nearing the lowest of the low right now. Holy crap. Damn, man, that sucks. Dude, that's brutal. That's hot coin? What the hell is hot coin? MEXC, HTX, okay. Interesting. Good time to buy, Geek of All Trades says. I mean, you're not wrong. Geek of All Trades, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Rude Puts on Twitch. I see you, good sir. What's up, man? You're on YouTube as well. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Tari's been going down, but maybe it's hit its low. But yeah, I haven't gotten into Tari mining. I skipped. Not worth my time. I've just been sticking with what I'm mining. Okay, is this Flux rig gonna come back up or no? Oh man, no, my Neoxa rig. This GPU is still dead. Doesn't even come up after restart. Damn, I have my Nexa rig, 67 days, still going. I don't even know why I'm mining Nexa. There's ASICs. I gotta take this rig off. I gotta stop that test. Oh, there we go. All right, 6600 XT is mining Flux now. How much Flux do I have on this? Let's see. Let's go Flux Explore. It's probably worth like $80 now. I've been mining it for like the past 2 years. Probably worth nothing. Absolutely nothing. This thing has 880 flux. Okay, how much is that worth? 190 bucks. All right, I love it. I love it. All right, so let's say flux goes. All right, let's say if flux goes to $3. So if 880 times $3. All right, then this rig will pay itself off and its electricity if it goes to $3. All right, I'm all for it. That's really nothing though. Is it gonna go that way? Probably not. Probably not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know how to say it, but like, I'm like so like, I'm just coasting right now. I'm so desensitized with anything that goes up or down. I'm done. Like, I'm just like, I think I'm like mentally done with, you know, is the coin gonna go up? Are we gonna have price appreciation? Is altcoin season coming? That's it. I'm just coasting right now. I just, my expectation is down here. You know, I'm just, it's not like I don't care. It's just, I think being in this space for so long now, and I'm not saying I'm like some sort of like, you know, savant or anything, but I'm like, I'm getting kind of just, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like if it goes up or down, like I don't care about it in that aspect. I only care about, like, now I care about is long term down the road, you know, for crypto as a whole to become something that is being widely adopted now, and I don't think it's gonna stop. If it does, then we're all everything's going to zero, and we're screwed. But when it comes to coin prices and stuff, I'm just like, dude, I'm done, right? I'm done chasing. That's it. I'm done. Hawk says, wait, I thought GPU mining was good though. You should be happy with your 10 cents a day. Be happy. Damn it. Hawk, greater good mining. All right, you, Hawk, I am no longer acknowledging any of your comments in my chat. That's it. Greater good mining. You do kind of become numb after a while. Yes, greater good mining. That's the word, numb. Thank you. That's it. That honestly, that's really it. And it's like, yeah, it's just, you just become numb in all this. And I'm just here for the ride. I'm just chilling now. I'm just here for the ride. Whether it goes up or down, I'm all for number go up, but honestly, it's just like the amount of times thinking about it day in and day out, looking at your portfolio, there's no use. There's no use anymore. It's just, I'm just done. Geek of all trades, go touch grass. It helps. Geek, that's what I've been doing over the past like month. Dude, I've been working on my truck like the past week or two outside. That's all I've been doing, man. I've been doing outside stuff, gardening, cleaning outside. Like I haven't, my extra time, like I don't stay on the computer anymore. Like I don't look at, you know, what's the next best thing anymore. Like I don't waste my time. I'm not wasting my time anymore. You know, I'm just done. I'm just just done with all that. Now, though, I'm excited for like new hardware that's coming out, whatever miner that's coming. I like that still, okay? But when it comes to like new coins, you know, talking about price go up, I don't care about that anymore. Honestly, I'm just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then we're shit out of luck. That's it. That's how I'm looking at all this now. Yeah, that's it. You can always get more crypto. You can't get more time. Geek of all trades, 100%. What will you mine if we go into full recession? GV, honestly, if we're going into full-on recession, I'm turning off. If Bitcoin goes to 60K, altcoins go even further down, I'm not, everything's probably going to be off. Crypto Craig, your evaporative cooler video was entertaining at least. Crypto Craig, you know, mining is dead when I have to make a video about my evaporative cooler. Oh, I just got in the Avalon Q. It's sitting in the box, a massive freaking box, and like I'm just gonna start making that video tomorrow or tonight. I don't know, tomorrow probably. Wife don't like the bid axes in the living room. Why not? I'm gonna send Hawk my L3 Plus. I'm buying when BTC hits 55K. Rude puts. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Let's see. I'm gonna light these Raspberry Pis on fire. See you around, RedPandaMining. Love you, long time, homie. Geek of all trades. Geek of all trades. I have like four Raspberry Pis. You want them? I don't know what to do with them. Oh, I'm getting my fiber in 3 days. Can't wait. 3 gig up, 3 gig down. I'm gonna freaking destroy everybody. Nodes, AI, you name it. I'm gonna have everything. Oh god, I can't wait. Hawk, with the $10, how do I return this? Let's see. Report. Unwanted commercial content or spam. No. Harassment or bull. Yeah, this is what Hawk is doing to me. He is harassing. I'm gonna too bad you can't refund super chats. Hide user. They should have like a refund button. That would actually be hilarious. Always fun breaking your balls. Love you, man. I hope GP mining comes back. At least 50% of ETH profits. Until then, I'm off. Hawk. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. You're. No. Black Hat team, RedPandaMining, get a dartboard and pick a coin to mine. That's what I'm doing. I'm solo mining Ergo for the next month or two. That's all I'm doing. I picked a coin that has a bit of sustainability and, you know, girth behind it, and that's it. That's honestly, that's all I'm doing. I'm not spec mining some, you know, $1 million market cap coin. I'm not wasting my time on that anymore. We're geeking about trades. You have his home address. Send him back the $10 in Tim Horton coupons. You had a refund button. YouTube will lose 40% fee. That's true. That's true. Retro Mike, if you hide the super chat and they sent it from an iPhone, they get a refund. Happened to me when Hawk hid one of my super chats before. Really? Does that actually work? You can actually hide it? Remove standard moderator. There's no hide user, but there's no hide whatever. Greater good mining girth. Screw white papers. Look for the coin with girth. Exactly. That's not true. Law. Oh, okay. Interesting. If we stop buying the magic China boxes and go back to old school CPU GPU mining, you'll see more price appreciation in the crypto market space. Kaiser, I don't think so. I really don't think so. That's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Dude, Aleo. Aleo. Oh man, Aleo continues to go down, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Aleo, it's not doing it. It's not doing it right now. It's right now, that is short term. I get it. Short term, it's not doing it. Long term, maybe. But I don't know. Yeah, Chia Chia. I remember I was looking at Chia the other day. Chia's at $10. Oh man, Chia at $10 is the lowest I've ever seen it. Oh, Chia is at its lowest of the low. Crypto Craig, that chart is a disaster. Yeah, Aleo's chart is a disaster. Chia's chart is a disaster. Yeah. Aleo is hard to buy. Chia is hard to sell. Yeah. Yep. Everything is rough right now, bros. Everything's rough right now. It's funny that Bitcoin's 105, 106,000. Yet a lot of the altcoins, there's just been a massive bloodbath. Just bleeding. Everything is bleeding into Bitcoin. Massive bleeding. Hawk, you did hide a super chat. I got wired Wednesday and I got an email from YouTube. I got a refund the next day. Scott Sheffield, I argue that any coin that is mined on large scale will always depreciate in price because large scale miners sell daily. RedPandaMining. Scott Sheffield, you're not wrong. And I know of a massive 4,000 GPU farm that mines the most profitable GPU coins and sells daily. There's a massive farm. I think they have almost all 178Xs and they got like 2 or 3 cents power. They sell daily because they're making bank. Okay. This happens with a lot of other ASIC coins too, but not with this happens with GPU. This happens with GPU farms. People that do this on a larger scale, you know, they're doing it as a business. You know, they gotta make that profit. They're making that income, right? They're not holding. You think someone with a 4,000 GPU farm is holding? No, bro. They're selling daily. They're selling every day. Okay? They're holding. The people that are holding, unfortunately, are people like me, okay, that have higher electrical costs, and we're all hoping that the coin goes up, okay? That's it. People that have like residential electric, we are the ones that have to go through the ups and downs, mostly downs. And while big farms with cheaper electric, you know, they gotta sell, right? And they're not making like a couple $100 a day. They're making sometimes thousands of dollars a day. So why, if you were at that scale, wouldn't you be selling every day? To be honest, I would be. If I had 4,000 178Xs, you best believe it, dude, 2,000, 1,700 bucks a day, you best believe I would be selling daily. Oh, 100%. If I had 4,000s of these GPUs, this guy's, if he had 2 cents, 3 cents electric, bro, you best believe I would be selling every day. If I had made 2,500 bucks a day with a couple thousand GPUs, of course I would be selling every day. Let's be honest here. Let's be completely honest here. Maybe I would keep 25% and sell 75%. But you know, you think about it this way: people with massive farms out there, they gotta pay the electrical bill that are in the 5 digits, sometimes 6 digits. There's absolute no way I would be mining a GPU coin and holding it. You look at this. Like all these new coins that come out, that just price goes up, and then the next couple of days, because there's so much sell pressure, it just goes down because there's tons of people. There's tons of people selling, right? There's tons of people selling the coin every day. It happens, man. That's the reality. That's the reality of a decentralized network with proof of work, decentralization. People are selling. You got people that are large scale. You got people that are smaller scale. You got people that are holding. You got people that are selling. You just can't, man. You just cannot believe that everyone's going to be holding the coin, right? And I know that some people don't like to hear that. People don't like to hear that, right? We got people like Retro Mike in here. You know, he's all about like, you know, holding the coin, mining the coin, fundamentals. But when you're a GPU farm of a couple thousand GPUs and a high electric bill, at the end of the day, people are selling. They don't care about that. They could care less. They're all about making that money because they're running it as a business. And at that point, if you were doing that, I would be doing that too. With that mentality, 100%. Hawk, what are you doing? I'm starting a Billy Goat fund for Panda. I'm gonna name the goat Larry. Who's in? Panda needs a goat for a pet. Why? Just because. Hawk. No. Hawk, get out of here. Retro Mike says, hell, even I'm selling multiple times a day right now. Okay, there you go. We got the most in it for the tech person selling every day. So you know that, crypto mining is cooked when you have an OG like Mr. Retro Mike selling every day. Slowskis, Alf will have a stable coin ABD with lending and staking paid in Alf on Monday when Alpha Band X goes live. Solves the sell pressure problem on Alf. Slowskis. Wasn't with Alf. I remember we were looking at this. The Alf has the Uniswap function. Is that gone now? Uniswap. Yeah, that looks like the volume is down to 4,000. I remember at one point the Uniswap V3 was the highest volume and people were selling and swapping that at the most. Now that that's all gone. Huh. Interesting. Smoky Dan, waiting. Smoky Dan, Panda Pal, Panda Coin, Panda Pal, dude. Let's see. By G, once the Fed prints and people get easy loans, the alts go up. Amit Khan Vargan, I'm all for it. I hope so. Show me the money. Yusuf Putz, how are you, man? Keep bringing on the bad news. Love to swing trade. Max Voltage. You talking about the Elon Musk Trump drama? Yeah, dude, that was massive. Hawk, you can't cross Panda with a goat. That's right. Okay, bros, I gotta go. Oh my god, it's 10:16. Is Rabid streaming? Oh my goodness, I'm going on way over time here. Rabid mining. Is Rabid streaming? Rabid is not streaming live. Rabid, I hope he's okay. I'm about to go RVing to Rabid in 13-14 days. Oh my god, I gotta pick up my 25, 24, 3900X's rigs from him. I can't wait. Techman, look at Trade Ogre always has issues without. Look at the mod chat. They finally made a coin. Techman. Oh, interesting. Drive safe, be safe, love everyone. Hawk, have a good one. All right, see you, bros. Does that mean we'll get a combined Rabid Red Panda mining stream? Ryan Dotery, yeah, I hope so. I hope I can. Yeah, I bought a Starlink Roam, so well, no, I'm probably gonna stream at Rabid's. Yeah, hopefully. I hope he's okay, dude. I haven't heard from Rabid. I hope he's okay. 134 people, 77 likes. Smash the like, bros. Okay, my Streamlabs said there's 702 viewers. I don't think that's right. That's not correct. Yeah, there's definitely not that many viewers right now. Definitely not. Okay, you guys have a great day. Gotta take my kid to his gotta take him for soccer time. You guys have a great one. Thank you for the live stream. I'm still GPU mining as much as I can, but I'm solo mining Ergo at this point in time. For now. And I'll switch to something else, probably in the next month. All right, peace, bros. Peace out. You guys have a great day. Hit that like on the way out. Goodbye. Enjoy the day. It's nice and sunny.
Like twin moons aglow, guiding the path where shadows high, falling like a wish from an evening sky.